morning, students. So we have learnt already about parabola. So what's the general equation of a parabola? Y square is equal to 4ax. It's the general equation of a parabola. So here in parabola we have seen four types, and this is the first type. So do you remember this parabola open rightward. So now we'll first see the example. Example 5.14. Find the length of the lattice rectum of the parabola y square is equal to 4ax. So this parabola is open. So this is x-axis, this is y-axis. It is open rightward and it passes through the origin 0, 0, and we have seen here this is the focus. So yes, this is S and this is A, 0, and also we have seen that the lattice rectum passes through the focus. So L and L dash is the lattice rectum. So if you take this point, so this point you take it as A, y1. So A, y1 is a point on the parabola y square is equal to 4ax. So L dash passes through y square is equal to passes through the focus. It passes through the focus, and so therefore it passes through the focus A, 0. So we'll consider the point A, y1. So A, y1 is a point on the parabola. So is a point on y square is equal to 4ax. So now A, y1 is a point and y square is equal to 4ax. Therefore, we get y1 square is equal to 4a square. So, y1 is equal to plus or minus root of 4a square. So, it is equal to plus or minus 2a. So, therefore, the points L can be taken as A, 2a and L dash as A, minus 2a. So we have to find the distance between these 2 points. So L dash is the length of the lattice rectum. So we have to find the distance between this. So L dash is equal to, we know the formula, x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. We know this formula. So using this we get root of a minus a the whole square plus 2a the whole square. So it is equal to root of 4a the whole square, which is equal to 4a. So length of the lattice rectum is equal to 4a. Similarly, we have for the other 3 standard forms. So all 3 forms we have the same length. So the length of the lattice rectum for all the 4 forms is 4a. Remember this in your mind. So now coming to example 5.25. So it is an ellipse problem. So it is little different. I will explain you this, then we will get into the exercise. So 5.25. So what is it? The orbit of Cayley's comet is an ellipse 36.18 astronomical units long and by 9.12 astronomical units wide. We have to find its eccentricity. So it's given 2a is equal to 36.18 and 2b is equal to 9.12. So 2a is the length of the major axis and 2b is the length of the minor axis. So here it's asked to find the eccentricity. So eccentricity is E is equal to root of 1 minus b square by a square. So this can be taken as root of a square minus b square by a square. So it is equal to, so 2a is 36.18. So a is equal to 36.18 by 2 the whole square minus b is 9.12 by 2 the whole square by a square. So a square is 9.36.18 by 2 the whole square, and we have root, the whole root. So it is equal to 36.18 is nothing but 18.09. So 18.09 the whole square minus 4.56 the whole square, then divided by a square. So this whole square root of a square is a. Therefore, this numerator we have separately square root. We have separately square root for the numerator, and so denominator is 18.09. So now you know how to simplify this. So we have a square minus b square formula in the numerator. So a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So multiplying, adding, subtracting and doing all those, it is equivalent to 0.97. 0.97. So calculation you can do it on your own. Now we'll see the exercise problem. Exercise 5.2. Exercise 5.2, question number 4. Fourth question, we'll do the second subdivision first. So what is it? X square is equal to 24y. So this can be written as x minus h the whole square is equal to 4 into, divide 24 by 4, you get 6. So 4 6 are 24 into y minus k. So here comparing with this, here h comma k is equal to 0 comma 0 and a is equal to 6. That is, it is of the form x minus h the whole square is equal to 4a into y minus k. So comparing with this, we get h comma k is equal to 0 comma 0 and a is equal to 6. So here it is asked to find the vertex. So vertex here is 0 comma 0 and focus. We have seen the formula already. So focus here it is x square is equal to 4ay. So this is of the form, if you take it as the standard form, it is x square is equal to 4ay. Therefore, it is it will be open downward. The parabola will be open downward. So when it is open downward, focus you will have it here. So it is 0 comma minus a. Therefore, here the focus is 0 comma minus 6. 0 comma minus 6, and then it is asked to find directrix. So directrix here is, directrix we know it will be opposite is this. So this is the directrix and it is equal to y is equal to a. So it is y is equal to 6. So y is equal to 6 is the directrix and length of the latus rectum is equal to 4a. So length of the latus rectum you can take it as LR and it is equal to 4a and so it is 4 into 6 which is equal to 24. Okay, so we have found everything for the second subdivision. Now we'll go to the third one. Third subdivision, y square is equal to minus 8x. So it is of the form y square is equal to minus 4ay. So first we'll draw a rough diagram. So it is open leftward. The parabola is open leftward. It is open leftward and here we have the focus S and this is the vertex and for this we have the directrix here. So here it can be written as y minus k the whole square is equal to minus 4 into 2 into x minus h. So here a is equal to 2 and h comma k is equal to 0 comma 0. And so now what about the focus? Focus here is, so here we are having focus in this side, so it is minus a comma 0 and this is the directrix and directrix is it is parallel to y axis. So any line parallel to y axis will be of the form x is equal to h. So we have here x is equal to a. X is equal to a. Therefore, so what about the focus here? Focus is 0 comma, minus a comma 0. So it is equal to a here is 2. So minus 2 comma 0. And equation of directrix. Equation of directrix is x is equal to a. So here we have x is equal to 2. And length of the latus rectum? Length of the latus rectum is equal to 4a. So it is equal to 4 into 2 which is equal to 8. Okay, now coming to the next question. Next one, we'll go to the fourth subdivision. So fourth one is x square minus 2x plus 8y plus 17 is equal to 0. So here we have to bring it to the standard form first. So here it is a parabola, therefore we have x square, so it will be of the x square form. Therefore x square minus 2x, keep it in the left hand side and the other two terms you take to the other side. So minus 8y minus 17. So now this we have to complete the square. So this is a square and this is minus 2ab. So we need plus b square. So we have seen already how to complete the square. You have studied in 10th as well as in 11th also. So this is minus 2ab. So this 2 you divide it by 2. So you get 1. So we add and subtract 1 square. So x square minus 2x plus 1 square minus 1 square is equal to minus 8y minus 17. So now take this 3. A square minus 2ab plus b square. So it can be written as x minus 1 the whole square minus 2ab we are having. So we are writing it as minus equal to minus 8y minus 17 plus 1 square, that is 1. So this gives you minus 8y minus 16. So finally we get x minus 1 the whole square is equal to Here common is minus 8 can be taken out. So y plus 2. So now this is of the form. So it is of the form x minus h the whole square is equal to minus 4a into y minus k. So it is x minus 1 the whole square is equal to minus 4 into 2 into y plus 2. Therefore, here what all we have, h comma k is equal to 1 comma minus 2 and a is equal to 2. So now we have to find the vertex, focus and the directrix, equation of directrix and length of the lattice rectum. So vertex. So vertex is nothing but h comma k. So h comma k we have got it here as 1 comma minus 2. So 1 comma minus 2 is the vertex. Then focus. Focus here is h comma k minus a. So it is equal to 1 comma minus 4. Then equation of directrix. So equation of directrix here is y is equal to k plus a. So we get y is equal to minus 2 plus 2 which is equal to 0. And length of the lattice rectum is equal to 4a. Length of the lattice rectum is equal to 4a which is equal to 4 into 2 which is equal to 8. Okay, the remaining problems you can take it for homework. That is first subdivision and the fifth subdivision in fourth question can be taken for homework, and as well as question number 6 and 7 also can be taken for homework. Sixth question is same as that of example, or what we will be seeing in the ellipse, that is not example, it is a theorem 5.5. And seventh question is of the theorem, and sixth question is similar to the example in ellipse, that is example 5.15. So sixth and seventh also can be done for homework. Okay, now coming to the next topic, that is identifying the conics. So how to identify conics? Identifying conics. So we have already seen the general form of a conic. So the general equation of a conic is ax square plus bxy. We have seen this already. Ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus c is equal to 0 plus f is equal to 0. So this is the general equation of a conic we have already seen. So in your book, page number 198 and 199, different forms are given. What's the first one? First one, when a equal to c is equal to 1 and b equal to 0. Keep this in mind always. When a equal to c is equal to 1 and b is equal to 0, the conic, it becomes a circle. A equal to c is equal to 1 and b is equal to 0. Second one, b equal to 0 and either a or c. Either a or c is equal to 0, then it becomes a parabola. So it gives a parabola. Then third one, when A is not equal to C and A and C are same sign. A and C are same sign. Both are of same sign. When both are of same sign, then it gives you an ellipse. Then fourth one, when A is not equal to C and A and C are opposite sign. When both are of opposite sign, we get hyperbola. We get hyperbola. Then fifth one, when A is equal to C, B equal to D equal to E is equal to F is equal to 0, then we get x square plus y square is equal to 0. And see that it looks like a circle, but it is not a circle, it is a point. It is just a point. It is not a circle because radius is 0. Then we have sixth one. Sixth one is A is equal to C is equal to F and B equal to D is equal to E is equal to 0. Then we get an empty set which is x square plus y square plus 1 is equal to 0. And this is an empty set as there is no real solution. And then the last seventh one is when A is not equal to 0 and C not equal to 0. So A not equal to 0 or C not equal to 0 and others are zeros, then we get the coordinate axis. So coordinate axis is the x axis and the y axis. So when A not equal to 0 or C not equal to 0 and all others are 0, we get the coordinate axis. When A is equal to minus C and all others are 0, we get x square minus y square is equal to 0, which are pair of straight lines. So from this we get pair of straight lines. So this points you should remember, you learn this, it will help you to answer 1 mark questions and all other things. So now based on this, we will do exercise 5.3. So exercise 5.3. We'll do question number 5. So fifth question, 11x square minus 25y square minus 44x plus 50y minus 256 is equal to 0. So here you find b square minus 4x. So comparing with the general equation. So comparing with ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. What all we have here? A is equal to 11. So compare all this and we'll find b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac. So what do you get? B is here 0 and so 0 minus 4 into A is 11 and C is minus 25. So see here, minus into minus plus and so 4 into 25 is 100. So you get like this. So which is greater than 0. So b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, therefore it is a hyperbola. So we have already seen this in the first part. When b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, it will be a parabola. When it is less than 0, it is an ellipse, and it is equal to 0, we have a parabola. So when it is greater than 0, it is a hyperbola. Okay, then we'll see the second one. Second subdivision. Second question, 3x square plus 3y square minus 4x plus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So second one. Here, when you compare again with the general equation, A is equal to C. So A equal to C is equal to 3 we have, and coefficient of xy. Coefficient of xy is equal to 0. So from this, we say that it is a circle. So from the given conditions, we say that it is a circle because A is equal to C is equal to 3 and coefficient of xy is 0. That is, we don't have a xy term. Then coming to the sixth one, y square plus 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. So here also you check with b square minus 4ac. So comparing with the general one and find b square minus 4ac. So b square, it will be equal to 0 because here b square is equal to b is 1. So 1 square minus 4 into what is, yeah, what's the general equation? Compare it with the general equation. Ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. Compare with this. So what you get? B square is 0. So not 1, it is 0. So 0 square minus 4 into a here is 0. Therefore, and C is 1. So we get it is equal to 0. So it is a parabola. So this is how we identify a conic with the general equation. So the remaining problems you can take it for homework. Thank you, students. Do the homeworks regularly in your notebook.